Yahusha, you are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my guide, my guiding light. You are my hope. When a hope is lost, you are my assurance. You will be with me to the end. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. When the road is deep, you are my God, my guiding light. You will lead me into righteousness. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. Yahusha, you are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. When a hope is lost, you are my assurance. You will be with me to the end. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. You are my Yahusha, you are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my guide, my guiding light. You are my hope. When a hope is lost, you are my assurance. You will be with me to the end. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. When the road is deep, you are my God, my guiding light. You will lead me into righteousness. You are my assurance. You are my hope. You are my God, my guiding light. You are my hope. You are my assurance. You are my assurance. You are my hope. When a hope is lost, you are my assurance.
anytime, sources said. The director of planning of Jiva Holia district, accompanied by an engineer from the land department, came to the Sudan Presbyterian Evangelical Church site in the Mayo Angola area of southern Khartoum, which is under the Jiba Holia district, though Jiba Holia town is 25 miles south. On June 7th, and informed leaders that their building could be demolished at any time, the source said. The land official gave a strong warning without setting a date for the demolition, saying only be ready, the source said. Church leaders fear the government will provide no compensation for the demolition. Authorities claim without evidence that the church building is constructed on a road, which the church leaders deny, and that it is located on land and not zoned for a religious building. Christians in Sudan have long complained that authorities refuse to designate lands for church buildings and use it as a pretext to bulldoze them. The threat sparked objections on social media from Christians in Sudan, with many calling for prayer. The Sudan Council of Churches condemned the move and called for immediate action from the government to keep churches from being targeted for demolition. The next update for tonight is Ireland deports 42 South Africans on chartered flights. The group, comprising 9 men, 18 women, and 15 children, departed from Dublin Airport on Thursday afternoon and arrived in South Africa on Friday morning. The children were all deported as part of family units. Their removal was carried out by the Garda National Immigration Bureau following deportation orders issued by the Irish authorities. According to officials, 2 of the individuals had criminal convictions in Ireland. Ireland Minister for Justice Jim O'Callaghan noted that the majority of South Africans living in the country are residing there legally. It stressed that Ireland immigration system must remain rules-based and robust, adding the enforcement actions, including Ireland Minister for Justice. It stressed that including deportations are essential to ensure the system functions effectively and maintains public confidence in immigration laws. And moving to our next update is news store in Okon has 0 human employees, just a single humanoid robot. A groundbreaking new pop-up store has opened in Okon with no human employees on site, only a single humanoid robot managing operations around the clock. Located at the Ongham waterfront, the 24-hour portable capsule store represents a bold step in integration of artificial intelligence into everyday retail. The store is staffed by Guy, a 5'6" humanoid robot developed by Beijing-based AI and robotics company Galbot. With an impressive 6-foot arm span, the robot has toward automation in one of Asia's most dynamic cities. Guy is designed not only for efficiency but also for engagement. According to Gilbert, the robots can initiate friendly conversations and communicates in multiple languages while offering a range of everyday items, including snacks and over-the-counter medicines. The company anticipates that the novelty of a fully robot-operated store will significantly increase foot traffic in the area, projecting a boost of up to 40%. Plans are already underway for expansion. Garbot intends to deploy an additional 100 similar robots managed capsule stores across 10 cities, signaling confidence in the model's potential to reshape convenience retail. This launch comes amid a wider trend of humanoid robots taking no more prominent roles in service industries. It follows recent experiments elsewhere, such as Japan Airlines testing robot baggage handlers at Tokyo Busy and other airports. Now, moving over to our next update, is a woman gave birth to a baby girl, and she and her husband quickly realized the baby was a different race and looked nothing like them. Genetic testing confirmed that baby Shea, who was conceived by IVF, is 100% South Asian. The clinic reportedly admitted they mistakenly planted Tiffany's score with someone else's embryo. Tiffany's score and her husband Stephen Miles announced they will retain custody of Shea and they will allow her biological parents to be part of her life. Our next update for tonight is France has reported around 1,000 deaths due to the extreme heat waves. 1,000 dead, and the count is still rising. In the span of 4 days, France lost around 1,000 people to it. Public Health France announced that since June 24th, approximately 1,000 additional deaths have been observed compared to what would normally be expected. Most were elderly, many died alone in homes and care facilities not built for temperatures like this. Scientists called it the worst heat wave ever recorded in Europe. It disrupted power generation, damaged infrastructure, and overwhelmed healthcare systems. 44 people were shot early. S's death since June 21st, and its Director General warning that European homes, workplaces, and schools were simply not built for temperatures. The number, however, is expected to rise. As of this morning, a lot of places in Accra, which is our next update for tonight, was confirmed to be flooded due to the heavy rainfall. From City FM this morning, sharing an information about the widespread floods due to the rains in Accra. Some informations were picked as follow. Wager Kaswa Road is completely is flooded. Ghana Standard Authority to Shashi is blocked with only one lane accessible. Atomic Roundabout is flooded and blocked. Legon Gimpa Bypass Road is also blocked around the new law school building. Alaju is flooded, etc. The I wish to admonish all of us to be very careful when you're moving out because the rain continues. Now, our next update for tonight, before I bring the next update I will be discussing, is a man arrested after BB gun shooting during naked bike ride in downtown LA, police say. Downtown Los Angeles, a man is facing charges after allegedly shooting two people with a BB gun at a naked bike riding event in downtown Los Angeles on Saturday. It happened around 11 a.m. near the intersection of Temple Street and North Alameda Street. Los Angeles police say a man dressed all in black was riding a scooter when he fired a BB gun at a nude cyclist. Two victims were treated for lacerations at the scene. Further details about their conditions were not immediately available. The suspect was taken into custody and will be charged with assault with a deadly weapon, and more charges are pending, according to LAPD. Video from the scene showed a large turnout for the naked bike riding event. Videos also appears to show a man being taken into custody by officers. Thank you all for listening to our Season 3 News End Time updates and highlights. And we'll be moving quickly to the next update for tonight, where we'll be having a discussion. I'll be having a discussion with Fanata, the minister. So, in case you have been listening, I want to say, may God bless you so much. I appreciate all esteemed listeners and viewers from all over the world. And I want to quickly appreciate my parents in the Lord for giving me this opportunity. I say, may God continue to bless them. Not forgetting my host for tonight, Panata, the minister, and all team members involved in my season evening show, especially Kishon, the apostle. May God bless you. So before we move to the next updates, where I'll be playing an audio for you to listen and see what is actually going on, I want us to talk a little about this one. Now, it's important in this end time, the places where you live, if you really want to serve Yahuwah, the places where you live is very, very important. Now, imagine living and then there are cyclists that are all completely naked and they are going for riding. Please, Fanatadi Minister, I really want to hear your take on this one. In a public place where people, children can just come out, maybe they are going to school, maybe they are going to for groceries, or they're just taking a stroll with family. And then you see cyclists, they're just, riding their bicycles and they are completely naked. What would have triggered them to to do this? Is it the location, is it the environment, or is this a new trend that people can actually come out naked? I remember one time years ago that I was reading something and it said there are people who have a religion of being there's no underwears. They just believe that they go to banks, they go to public places without being ashamed because it's their belief. What do you think about this one, please?
All right, thank you. Yeah, richly bless you. Should I say it is trend? Different locations have different mindsets, and then different locations have different behavioral characteristics. Yes, there are people that live in certain locations or find themselves in certain places that they see certain kind of lifestyles to be normal or a trend or something. And for all you know, maybe it could be a group of people or a cult or something that have they identify themselves with some of these things. And then you living there or a child growing up in such a community, he or she, some of these things they are catchy, and then they are, yes, what we will say, they are the what song or the trends, and everybody would love to join. I believe there are children, there are
Yes.
people that have seen and then wow, it's nice. I
You know,
also love to
according to the
join.
update, there was a lot of turn up, so it means that a lot of people actually came to view them, which is very similar to. It's not similar. This is sodomy, because that is what they were doing in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah. So, like you said, yeah, children, people would love it. People came out to share them off.
See, and then this thing happening, it's part of time. It's part of because now not only when we go to the foreign, as for those outside, I mean those in this when you go to Europe and then these North American countries,
Yes,
they
yes.
are dressing, they don't really care or they don't really take dressing into consideration as a covering, but they see it to
Mm,
be a fashion. So people dressing naked or it is part of their culture. Their culture doesn't it's not too strict when it comes to dressing. Unlike when you come to Africa or certain some parts of Africa where dressing, the way you dress really matters. And then
yes,
it's
yes.
recently that I'm seeing that form of culture or that form of lifestyle is even getting out of the system because I remember way back if you dress anyhow as a lady, uh, men and women will
Oh
parade
my
you and
God.
then the way they will shout at you,
Modest,
they will
modest.
not even modest. Sometimes people you don't know
Oh,
because I realized some
yes, a
time
lot of
ago
modest that
there
you don't
was
know.
a lady dressed in a way and then she was passing through a community which she was not in that community,
Oh,
and all the men, the
you're
women,
going
they
to
started
disgrace
following her.
you.
So a woman had to bring her a cloth for her to cover herself. But now,
That's true.
yeah,
That's why I said modest.
but now it is not in the system anymore. Now
It's no
you're
more there.
dressing, nobody care.
No,
They see it.
modest
So
cra.
the
Oh,
women
mercy.
who would advise them or they are also dressing the
Ah,
same way. So who is advising who? I
it's
remember in those
serious.
days in some churches, I was in a church and then if you dress anyhow and come, you will sit at the back and the moment you enter into the church,
You feel
you will see
shy.
one woman coming with a cloth to come and cover you.
You feel
So that
shy.
everybody will know that you have not dressed well. But today,
Yes.
it is accepted wide, it is widely. So some of these things they start from somewhere and then before
That's
you
true.
realize it becomes a global
But
trend.
it started from going to the beach, people go there and they're naked. And now they are not even wearing clothes. So it's not like they are wearing panties or underwears. No, they are completely naked and they are riding bicycles on the streets. And according to the report, there is a great turnout. These are the kind of things that the world likes. Why wouldn't there be turnout? If someone is standing and preaching, they are going to see LGBT are trying to bash the person, are trying to slap his face, don't preach here. Let me move over to the next update tonight. Now there are lots of trends. Like the man of here was speaking minutes ago. He said it's trend, things are trending. So something is also trending in Nigeria. There are people who are getting married, twins are getting married to twins, and that is the new trend. It's not happening. The report is not just one, it's not two, it's not three, it's not four, it's something that is rampant now in Nigeria. So it's up day and Mary Kende. So in Nigeria, in the western parts, mostly they name their children Taiwo and Kende because they are twins. So the twin brothers married from the same place, the same hometown, and not just them. I have another one. I'm going to show you a video quickly. Identical twins. They say it's a story that captivates hearts and defines imagination. Imagine identical twins marrying identical twins, a rare phenomenon that seems lifted straight from the pages of fiction, right? But this is what is happening, it's reality. So let me give you the update so that you get to see it, and I want to know what you think as well.
Born and raised in Yoruba land, these identical twins never imagined they will one day marry another set of identical twins, creating a rare and remarkable family bond. There's no segregation in our store. I come from our family. Our family is mine. My children are a share of children. It's a matter of choice, and if God has ordained it, from friendship to romance, and how destiny unexpectedly brought them together. It's like friendship, and we started like that. At the long run, we came, they proposed to us, and we prayed about it. At first, our parents disagreed, their home parents too disagreed, because it looked somehow to them. They said they have not heard of that before, even to us. Even to us, it was so funny. They also share family reactions, from surprise and disbelief to eventually acceptance. As God has, in fact, both families love themselves seriously. It was very smooth, very smooth. While their unique union has sparked cultural conversations, both families say the marriages are founded on love, respect, and strong family values. Love is God, God is love. And whoever that loves God must surely know that love exists and there is resemblance, unity, love, and deep connection continue to facilitate those around them. I don't think there should be any reason for you to know this is Thai and this is Kende, because virtually anything they tell you is almost the same thing. Even if you go to one, it tells you the same thing. You go to the other one, it tells you the same. For me, it's not abnormal to me. It's normal because we there are rumors here that people say twins shouldn't marry twins, but we don't see it as anything sacrilegious. Many wonder how they identify their spouses, but years of familiarity and understanding make recognition effortless. As God has predestined it to be together, living as one extended family, as many still struggle to tell them apart. It is not necessary we tell people that this is my wife, this is your wife. We know among ourselves. So that's it. They recount amazing cases of mistaken identity, lessons from marriage, and how they maintain individuality despite their similarities. At times there might be, but not that maybe to the room or so. No. So
So
to communicate very well. He communicates with my husband.
thank you for listening. This is where I want to drop the audio. So I want to hear from you, Fanata the Minister. If you listen, these are men of God actually, and they are saying that there's nothing actually wrong in it, and according to them, they have been mistaken identity for some time, but not when it's time for the bedroom. They are able to still sort themselves out because the ladies are so identical. And even the men, they're identical, but the ladies are more identical. I want to hear your points. And if you're listening, you're watching, I also want to hear your opinion about this one. We are so quick to talk about certain things that are wrong, and in our generation a lot of people are accepting things that are quite hard. For example, um male and male, for example, you can have families. What about this particular trend? Is it also one of those cases that, oh, there is nothing wrong in it, or is one of those cases that you can also add to the plus? When I'm talking about the plus, you know what I mean. So let me hear from you, Fanata the Minister.
All right, thank you. I read the doctor of the prophet. When I heard this thing, I quickly went to the Bible to check, and then I went. Well, this kind of thing requires in depth of studies, because people will get a point to siblings. Some people would defend them, but then twins marrying twins, it will look somehow bizarre it will look somehow bizarre. And then big things starts from small things. Before you realize, it starts from twins, and before you realize, it becomes something else. It becomes something else. So I can't really either because when the Bible was specific to say your father's your your father's wife, your sister, your father's sister, your mother's
Yes.
sister.
Even in-laws, right?
Yes, he spoke about in-laws, but then is yes, that was the father, the wife, or your son's wife, or your son's husband. Yes, you shouldn't maybe have an affair, but then sisters, or people from the same family or same family marrying. Um, I believe Nigeria has its own kind of culture, but then when it comes to Ghana, I'm not sure this kind of
It's
thing.
not accepted in Nigeria.
Um,
Just for the record, it's not
when
accepted,
you
but
come,
it's what is trending currently. Nowadays,
uh, it looks bizarre. It doesn't sound right.
it sounds odd,
Yes, it
right?
sounds odd, but then you know, it sounds odd. You can't. It will take maybe somebody, or it will only take.
And then again, one of them is a prophet. So as a prophet, prophets are people that people love to look up to. Look at the members are already saying, and there is nothing wrong in it. You know why? Because he's their shepherd, somebody that feeds them. So what would be wrong with my shepherd? Everyone would want to defend their shepherd. So with this, you will see that it's going to continue. There are lots of twins who will now be looking for that twins and say, this is in
In Ghana, there's a particular, is it gray hair or some sort of albinoish hair,
yeah.
black hair, but then they have a spot. Every member of that family has it. Every member. Yes, it's like white hair, gray hair.
Yeah.
Every member of that family, according to them, they don't marry outside the family. They marry in the family. Nobody goes out, and then now strange things. So I believe that this could also cause such a thing like, okay, we are identical. Maybe they might give birth and say, okay, our children,
Are also going to marry each
and
other.
gradually it might lead to incest.
Shouldn't
Yes, it might
get
lead
to
to
a case.
right now you wouldn't see people will say, okay, you know, um, they do twins, and these are twins, but then different family, not from the same family, they are all going different way. But then along the way, let us hear what those in
Let's
the
see.
comment section have to say.
All right, let's also hear your comments. What do you think? Can twins actually marry twins? Identical for that matter. All right, because of time, this is where we have to draw the curtains. For more end time updates, don't forget to visit Shiva Bible Hub. You can get it from Play Store. And I tell you, your life is going to be a blessing. Until we meet again, do not forget that Yahusha is coming very, very, very soon. And all those updates is just to keep you informed that indeed our Savior is already at the door. So till we meet again, I wish you all heaven at last. Bye for now.
All right, yeah, it's exciting and wonderful anytime in 360 news. Yahweh richly bless you. Right from here, we are moving on to the next segment of the show. That is the unsung heroes with the man of Yad, Pishon the apostle, even as he comes. Yes, yes, eager to know our hero, and then their works, or his or her works, the deeds, the impact, the change. In the society, and just wait for Christian the Apostle for some few minutes, even as he joins. It was quite unfortunate we couldn't come your way last Shabbat. But this Shabbat, I believe that Hebrew, another person of change, another person of influence, not influencing to attain fame, but influencing to, you know, create a society or create a or make positive impact in the life of people. Somebody, I tell you, you can also be our hero. You can also be the next hero. Yes. Just hook up or just contact the producers of this show, link up with them if you want your story to be heard. If you have a hero whom you want also to be heard, yes, make sure that you link them up even with the producer of this great show. And I believe that we need to hear from the story of that person. We need to hear that person's story. Yes, we need to hear of their story. The world needs to know, and then not to give them the glory. All the glory belongs to Yahweh, but then to serve as a motivation to somebody, that somebody listening also will be motivated to do more. Somebody don't be discouraged. Know that one day your works will pay off. Don't be discouraged in whatsoever good thing that you are doing. Keep on doing it, and I believe that one day, your hard work, your sacrifice, your dedication, your loyalty, your service will pay off. Yes, yeah, it's already in the studios, and then man of you are back to God and Shalom. By the grace of Yahweh, I'm being fine.
We thank Yahweh for your life and all that you are doing, even in the kingdom of Yahweh. Once again, we are here live with our unsung hero. It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be very great because anytime we gather here, we try to let the whole world know that what others are doing, even in the kingdom of Yahweh. Yes, Yahweh bless you once again, even for joining. We thank Yahweh for the life of the executive producer of this great show, our man of Yah, our prophet, our life coach, Prophet Jeremiah Bansa, and our mother in the Lord, Mama Blessing. We appreciate them. We thank Yahweh even for their life. Anytime we gather here, we strongly know that someone, you will learn a vital lesson. You will gain vital information from here that will help you for the rest of your life. Yahweh bless you once again for joining. So, when I tell the minister, we have been here for a couple of some time, and I strongly believe, based on the feedback that you are getting from the general public, I strongly believe that a lot of people are benefiting even from this unsung hero. For we are having a lot of heroes that are passing by. Yes, Fanataya, the minister. Can you hear me?
Yes, please, I can hear you.
Okay. So Yahweh. So today we are graced to have a hero in the house. Anytime we can, when you say unsung hero, you will say the real hero. Yes. So we are here in the house with the real hero. Yes. Today we are here in the house with the real hero. So I will introduce my hero. Even before I introduce my hero, let me acknowledge some few people here who have joined us, our cherished viewers and listeners all over the world. Yeah, on YouTube, we are on other social media channels. We are also in our Teshuva Bible app. So you are not here by chance, you are not here by accident, you are here by divine appointment. Yes, Sister Hannah Radishrao, may Yah continue to increase you. I can see Bishop Moore, Yahweh bless you even for joining. Abinana, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Jeremiah Semegro, Yahweh bless you. Yes, Salaruri, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Yes, so these are just some of our cherished viewers and listeners in the clubhouse. We know that we have a lot of you who are following us, even in Facebook, YouTube, and other media platform that we cannot mention your name here, but that does not mean that you are not important. We cherish so much, and we thank Yahweh even for your life. So quickly, we are moving on. So let me introduce my guest for today. By the grace of Yahweh, we have a guest in the house, and this guest, she has a foundation. Yes, maybe as the time goes on, we'll try to try to look at the men and the women. Yeah, we strongly believe that Yahweh is a wonderful creator. Whatever Yahweh created is good. So we don't discriminate between gender. Yes, we know that Yahweh empower both men and women. So we have a lady in the house. Yes. So I would like Mrs. Endurance Oklu to call in. Yeah, the CEO or the leader of Share Love Foundation. So if you can hear me, woman of God, please call in even as we start discussion for today. So you are welcome, Endurance Oklu. Yahweh, how I am a hero as our unsung hero. Yahweh bless you. It's organized. Yes. Yeah. So we have decided that today we have zoomed our camera. Yes, on Share Love Foundation. So I want you to tell us who or what is Share Love Foundation.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Shella Foundation, as we all know, is an NGO that was born out of passion. I can say that this foundation dream was birthed in me way back in primary school when one teacher was teaching us, and being a curious student, we spelt a word. We had a lesson that time. In this modern day, we call it spelling bee. So later on, I searched for the meaning of philanthropy. And I got to know that a philanthropist is someone who cares and, and shares his or her life with others. So I kept that in me, that one day when I grow up, I'll grow up to become a philanthropist. So I would say, out of my school time, the Lord placed this vision in my heart to help others. So basically, that is where it started from. And Shella Foundation is a foundation that was born to help the needy. Not only the needy, anyone who is brilliant and needs a push. Because growing up, I didn't get it easy when it comes to my academics. especially when I completed SHS. I wanted to go to tertiary institution. The struggles that I went through, trekking from Kotobabi even to Circle, from Kotobabi to 37, all because I wanted to go to school. And I realized that if I'm able to endure, some may not be able to endure. So why don't I give myself to them? And fortunately for me, this idea was in me, but I was hesitant. I didn't know how to go about it. And fortunately for me, I happened to have a great man of fear who is a good shepherd, even though Yahweh is a great shepherd. But this is a man of fear. When he sees something in you, he will not let you sit on it. He called me one day. I already have the vision in me. I already have the idea in me, but how to go about it was the problem. He encouraged me. And this man of fear is no any other person than our own man of fear, Prophet Jeremiah Bansa. May Yahweh bless him so much for his words of encouragement, for pushing me. Even when I didn't know how to go about it, he said, no, you can do it. Yahweh is there for you. When you take a step, Yahweh will provide. When there was no money, I remember when he said, you need to register it. I told that I don't have any dime. How can I register something without any money? But he encouraged me, and the foundation was registered um, in 2013. So it has been registered. We are having a certificate of commerce business.
Yes, and endurance, the wife of the prophet. Yes, I want us to go systematical, but
All right.
look as if you want to tell us everything. You say we want to build point after point because we are all interested in your story. Yeah, it is not
Okay.
anyone, it is not by chance. Yeah, we know that you are destined to do this. And that is why, according to the scheme and the plan of Yahweh, Yahweh made you even to meet the prophet of Yah, who also told you the mind of Yahweh. Just as our mother, Mama Blessing, will be saying that if you want the prophet to talk to you, pray so that the Lord will speak to the prophet and the prophet will come to you. So I'm actually enjoying your conversation because I wanted us to go point by point because at the long, at the end of the day, the purpose is for us, number one, to let you know that we appreciate what you are doing. Number two, to let others also learn from what you are doing. Then number three, to give the glory to the Most High for what He has done and He is still doing in your life. So I wanted to ask you, how old is the Seller Foundation? But you just mentioned that 20, is it 2013?
Yes,
Is it
please.
2013?
Yes, please.
Yes, okay. So it's barely about 30.
2014, June
Okay,
2014.
okay. Let's say so roughly 12 years now since it was launched. That is good.
Yes,
Yes. I want to you have enumerate some of the objectives, the reason
yes,
why, even the name itself. uh, you you said the name was born out of the word philanthropist because you are looking
yes,
at the meaning of philanthropist, where someone who do good to society, someone who help others. That is actually why we call you here, because for the unsung hero, we always quote Psalm 36 verse 9, that in your light others supposed to see light. For your purpose, for your assignment on this earth, is to also help the others achieve their purpose and their assignment on this earth. That is why we don't have a man on isolation or a woman on isolation, or you are not living, we say you are not living on an island of your own. Your life intertwined with that of others. Your life is mingled with that of others. Your life is related to that of others. That is why, for this commission, we believe that heaven at last, but we still think that you also have to be earthly relevant, even as you are heavenly conscious. So you have told us about why the name Shelah. You have given us some of the objectives of what you are doing. What I want to ask you now is that why do you decide to do what you are doing? Because no one does anything on this earth for nothing. There is always a reason. As I'm
All
here
right.
now, I'm wearing, there's a earpiece that I'm wearing here now. There's a reason why I'm wearing it. There's a microphone that I'm using. There's a reason why I'm using it. I'm on video. There's a reason. So we want to ask you, why do you decide on those objectives that you have put upon yourself to do?
Okay, thank you once again. No, first of all, the name is share love. Yahweh says that, beloved, let us love, for love is of fear. So when you have the love of Yahweh in you, you will share it through good deeds. So that is one objective, to let people know that our Yahuwah is love. So for them to feel love, we need human beings to exhibit that kind of love. Yahweh cannot come down to exhibit that kind of love. He works through human beings. So I said to myself, let me be one of the vessels Yahweh will use to share his love abroad. So it's not only about helping people. Sometimes we give counsel. We I remember due to this, because I wanted people to go through the vocational school, I said, why don't I also go through the training? So in case we don't get facilitators to train people, then I will start from myself to help those who will need the skills, because I'm somebody who believes in TVET, technical vocational education. I don't really believe in solely the academics. I believe in the vocational training, the technical training, because we are in the world that there are so many skills that builds the economy. So if you are able to help others have the skills to build the economy, it will take them out of the street. So one is to take them out of the streets. Also, these teenage girls, some are unable to endure certain hardship. So for them to be able to know that there's somebody who is there for them, somebody who has also gone through hardship, that will mentor them. That is another aspect of Shella Foundation, to mentor the young girls, the teenagers, not only teenagers, any adult who needs encouragement, somebody who feels I cannot do it but needs somebody to be there for him or her. So these are some of the objectives. And also through this is to spread the word of Yahuwah to such people, for them to know that they can only have a peaceful life when they have Yahuwah in their lives. So it's not only about going around doing good to people. As you are doing good to them, if you read the Bible, everywhere Yahusha went, he spread the gospel and he did good. So you cannot do good without the word of Yahweh, and you cannot spread the word of Yahweh without doing good. So these are some of the objectives of Shella Foundation. Thank you.
Okay, Yahweh bless you. Endurance, the wife of the prophet and the CEO of Shelah Foundation. So what you have told us is that we have others who are doing good. We have not be doing according to the way of Yahweh, or they might be doing it for their own parochial interest, not for the kingdom of Yahweh to flourish. So for you, you believe that what you are doing to do good, it has to be intertwined with the word or in the kingdom. That is very great. Yahweh bless you, and we thank Yahweh for your life. So, all our viewers and listeners all over the world, we are here, and I know that you are also here. You are learning something valuable from here. What happened is that when we come to an hour of unsung hero, what we do is that we bring to your attention what others are doing that we think that it is helping others in society. Yeah, that is why we are here. So because of we are in a diverse social media platforms, we cannot mention names here. But maybe the few ones here, even in the clubhouse, we say Yahweh bless you. I can see El Pius, Yahweh bless you. I can see even Paradise, yes, Paradise Praise Ministry. We say Yahweh bless you even for joining. You are not here by chance, you are not here by accident, for you are here by divine appointments. So you can share the link and also invite others to join. We are also live on Facebook and our other social media handle. This is the studios of Season TV and Season Radio online. Yahweh bless you once again. So we are talking to the CEO of Sheila Foundation. We are talking to Endurance Oklu, the wife of Prophet Tubat. We say Yahweh bless you. So quickly, we are moving on. Yes, we are actually enjoying your conversation. We are actually enjoying the good thing that the Lord is using you to do. So we would like this is in fact this is what we why we brought you here, because you can have a lot of plans on paper, but until you have achieved something, your plan is just a dream. Yes. So it is actually what you have achieved. That is why if you go for work, most of the time they'll ask you for your job experience. Yes, what have you done before? What have you achieved before? Yes, we know that your beginning might be small, but your end supposed to be greatly increased. So now we want to ask you, yes, what has been some of your achievements or some of the achievement of Sheila Foundation for the past 12 years?
All right,
Endurance
thank you.
Oklu, over to you.
Okay, thank you so much. There's another that says charity begins at home. So the journey began by helping some children in Back to God Family Church. Also, we started adult education, but due to change of location, that one couldn't really hold. I remember back in those days, one assemblyman saw us on Facebook and called upon us that he needs sponsorship for his constituents who were going to write BEC. So, with a collaboration with EPP Book Services, we got them the necessary materials that they needed to write their BEC, and they were so much grateful about that hand that reached out to them. Also, there are other schools that we reach out to, and individual family. There's this particular family that we pledge to support. Their father just passed away within twinkling of an eye. I knew the man. He was a responsible man. And he just died like that without any hint. And he just died like that. So his children became vulnerable. Them up to the firstborn up to secondary school level. And she even had scholarship to Ashesi University. That girl was very intelligent. So due to Sheila Foundation's help in paying their school fees, they were able to accomplish certain heights when it comes to their education. And there are some other people that we have helped. I remember back in 2019 when the COVID set in, I had this read to lead program for some students in Pando Toko here. That helped some of them to learn how to read, and it gave them that courage. Also, we went to donate some books to one of our minister's hometown. There's a school, the Ampetia LA school. Then others that I cannot recount. And personally, to I help people when it comes to reading, help them when it comes to the education without asking anything because I love to help people without anything. So these are some of the achievements so far.
Yahweh bless you. That is very, very great achievement, even for an assemblyman, even to approach you, even to help the electoral area. Yes, we are actually, uh, we are here. We have not planned with you to bring you here to come and tell us what is in your mind, but we have brought you here to come and tell us what is happening on the ground. So, can we just maybe you have mentioned one of our ministers' hometown is in Pitia. I'm sure it's in the eastern region.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Then, can you also tell us the electoral area that this assemblyman that even you help those times the student from
Okay, that one happened in Aflawu in the Volta region.
in the Volta region of Ghana?
Yes, please.
That is cool.
Then
Now,
forgot.
I want to ask you in all these any memories maybe you went to school. I remember one day we went to an orphanage. Then I remember very well one of the women that we went with, she took one of the toddlers, put her on her chest, then the woman started crying. So that was a very a memorable experience for me. She was crying. Yes. So I know if maybe for such situation you are helping some people, you are helping some, there will be some moment that maybe you will share tears of joy, or maybe you will see how maybe some experience. Can you give it maybe in the schools? You come across maybe something in the school, something is happening in the school that you think that because of what you have done or because of this. Yeah, can you give us any experience of this help that the foundation has been given to others? Any experience that maybe we have to before we move on from there?
The experience that so r- runs through my mind or flashes back is one time I couldn't mention. That was back in 2017 when a friend who also sponsors came from US. We went to one village in the central region. It's called Yameyadum. That village, that journey was so hectic. It was a far place to travel to. And when we reached, how the children embraced us, even living how they behaved. I've, I was teary that moment. I felt so I don't know how to express it. That is the place that gave me one kind of emotional feeling that I've never felt before. The way the children behaved, the way they accepted us, I've never felt that way before. And the journey too was a memorable journey because of how far the place was, and I'm somebody who also loves to explore. And going that far, I was like, wow, so this place too exists in Ghana. So I was so happy to embark on that journey. And that was the greatest experience I've ever had. Even though I've had other experiences, but that is the memorable one for me.
Yes, yes. Yahweh bless you once again. Endurance Oklu. Yahweh bless you. That is one of the actually what I was looking for. Yes. So viewers and listeners all over the world, you please let your comments cast coming even on Facebook, on YouTube, even here in the clubhouse. Yes. Or even in our Teshuva Bible app. Yes. Let your comment keep flowing. Let your comment might be even our hero for the next time that we'll meet. meet here, because we strongly believe that the world, there's so much to be done in the world. There's so much to be done in the world that a little help that you can do can also be of help to others. Look at how they have to travel all the way very far to a school to go and donate, and how they appreciate uh, for one. And some of you who are here, maybe that will also be one of the advice. Yes, appreciation. He said the students actually appreciated what was done to them. I've had a lot of experience even with orphanages. Yes, in Accra. I will not mention them. There are some orphanages you go, even though you are donating to them, they will, it will look as if uh, they are rather helping you. They are rather, they will not accept you. They will not. No, it's not. The environment was not welcoming. Yes. So, and the later days, we went to outskirts of Accra, and when we went there, to be precise, Dodowa. Yeah, there's an orphanage in Dodowa, the Porters Village orphanage. I will recommend this because every day, even they sent me information. They sent me their bulletin. Yes, I've been there for a couple of times, but anytime they call and they make sure that they appreciate you. So that I was able to recommend it for a lot of people who actually goes there, even to also donate to them. Yes. Yahweh bless you. So if you can hear, if your the sound is coming, if you can hear, yeah, I think the sound is coming now. So for we those who are in that position, appreciation is very key. So she said because that orphanage outside Accra, how the children responded to them, she had that a memorable experience even with them. Yahweh bless you, and may Yahweh increase you. So I'll come to you again, Endurance, the CEO of Sheila Foundation, yes, and the wife of the Prophet Tobat. I'll come to you again. So have you been to a place where you feel that maybe you want to help, but the people themselves don't want you to help them? Have you come across such experience before?
Yes, yes.
Okay, can you share it with us, please?
Okay. Um, I wanted to embark on a project in training women to learn how to sew because I was seeing the future that they needed the skills, and it was free. So I realized that due to that, even though it is free, but it is being paid for. They are not going to pay anything, as it was explained to us that the free SHS is the taxpayers' money that pays. It's not actually free. So I realized that in life people don't value something that is on a silver platter. They don't value it. That is the worst experience because of they not valuing it. It made that project not to be successful and um to help this project to be a success. It's still something in the pipeline that I really want to embark on, not only in sewing. There are other things that we can teach those who need them. And even if we cannot teach, we will collaborate with other people, other facilitators who are having the vocational skills to help um, those who will need it. So that is
That,
the experience that I've
we are
had.
moving on gradually. This is Season TV and Season Radio, and we are having. Or when I say the unsung hero, you will say the real hero, and those that we don't recognize, they are the one changing lives. Privilege. in society. Yes. So Matthew chapter 25, Yahusha says something. Yahusha, especially verse 40. Asked him, you say I was in the hospital, you did not visit me. Where did we see you, the master? You, the Almighty God, you lack school fees. When did you lack food to eat? And told them, if you do for these little ones, you have done. Even if you read Proverbs chapter 19, verse 17, King Solomon says, if you do good to the poor, whatever you have done, look at how can you give a loan to Yahweh, that if you do good, someone in need of school fees, you help that person in the kingdom way, in the an occult woman, that you need more blood are doing those good. No. If you are doing it according to the dictate of our Lord Jesus Christ of Nazareth, Yahushua HaMashiach, King, you are giving a loan to Yahuwah. You know that any loan that is given out, it means is that Yahuwah will restore you abundantly. So now we are moving on for all that you have done in the kingdom. For we have recognized you, but then I didn't know you. When you started doing all the prayers that you were appear before the studios of Season TV and Season Radio, and we will be interviewing you. And Yahweh bless you. But I want to ask you again, what are some of the challenges you want to do or in this work that you are doing to help the less privileged in society?
All right, thank you. Um, Beginning of the foundation, there was one challenge I faced. That is me not who came to me that he needs help for his daughters. But later on, when I did investigation, this man had money, but it because he heard about foundation, so he had to keep his own money and come for what others who didn't have were supposed to have. So that is one experience that I had, that next time before we we approach somebody, we need to investigate and know whether if indeed such a person needs the help. Some of them, when you give them the help, it will be like a pig that has gotten a pail that will play with it. So such people, that is where the problem lies. I remember when I was going to register it, I approached a lecturer of mine and told him about my plans. And he said that there are so many people in the system in the name of foundation and they are duping people. So they get monies and they don't really use it for going to use to help others. So it's kind of demotivate a scammer. You are going to defraud people, their organizations to dupe people. But I told myself that I'm not such a person. I'm not a scammer. I'm not a fraudster. I will still go on with it because it is Yahweh who has um, told me to embark on such a project. So that one nearly demotivated me, but I held on to what Yahweh said. And getting people to understand your visions, to support you is something difficult. As I said earlier on, there are so many thieves in the system. So if you approach people, they may feel that you are also taking the money. I was working and I was using my salary for such donations. Then, fortunately for me, I was with a book company that was also supporting me. So, getting sponsors, that is the main deal, to get people to buy into your idea, to get people to help you raise funds, and people to work with who will be loyal to the foundation. That is
Thank
the
you,
main
thank
challenge
you, thank you.
that we are having
Endurance of the Prophet, the CEO of Shella Foundation. So you have started and you are doing well. Yes. Upon despite all challenge is to identify, to really identify those who are real, who are in real need. Because some people might know their parents are alive. You see people who say they are crippled, even though they can walk. You see people that they can say they are blind, even though they can see. So it is just it's a great we thank Yahweh that you have still be able to overcome this challenge and you are still helping other people even in society. Then also the of sponsors, the issue of sponsors, the issue of sponsors. So if you are hearing us, you are listening to us now, you it's easy for the use of you and others. Yes. In Ecclesiastes chapter 5, I'm sure verse 19 or so, I stand to be corrected. King Solomon says something that there's a one that the Lord gave him a portion, gave him a blessing, but he gave him, let's say, the grace. I'm just paraphrasing it to enjoy the portion of it. But if you read the next chapter, which is chapter 6, King Solomon also said again in the same Ecclesiastes chapter 6, he said chapter 5 that he gave you a blessing, enjoy the portion and give the portion to others. Then in chapter 6, he also said there's a one that the Lord gave a portion to him, but the Lord did not allow him to enjoy it. Money, you can have a lot of resources, but if the Lord don't want you to enjoy it, he said the person rather will leave it for others to come and enjoy. So others also enjoy. By so doing, you also keep on enjoying. But if you don't want others to enjoy, I'm not praying for the chapter 6 to happen to you. But whatever is in the scripture, supposed to be fulfilled. But don't let it be fulfilled in your years or in your time. Once again, Yahweh bless you. Even up all those challenges, you have been able to go through. And also, maybe someone is here, you are new, you want to start something. She said it. She started using her salary. People will not be this why. If you are starting something new, it's very difficult. Can you hear me? Please type yes. Even here in the
yes,
clubhouse. Yes, okay, Yahweh bless you. Visions are not be accomplished because the person want to get help us at once. But people will not help you. People will not help you. And if you want to say that you have, start using it to help. When others see it, they come in, and whatever the
Amen.
money that the Lord has given to you, it will go all over, or all over the world. Yeah. So let
Yeah.
me just continue because we are also restrained by time. Yes. But I want you to. There are some people who have helped you. Yes, because I strongly know that to acknowledge some few people who have been of help to you in this endeavor, in this the noble work that you have put upon yourself to do. Let out of here.
All right, thank you. I would like to appreciate Yahuwah Almighty, who is um the also to Prophet Jeremiah Bansa and Mama Blessing Bansa. May Yahweh bless them for their words of encouragement, guiding me through, and also to one man who is late. He used to be the financial control of the Ghana statistics. Yeah, he was the one who helped me to go to the registrar general, took me through the process because I didn't really know much about that. So he took me through the process. Also to our dear elder Philip Kassa, he was also there to guide me on certain things. To Osofo Kupis, who was available from day one, always advising, pushing, and to Osofo Regan Atama. May Yahweh bless them so much for their time and their support, always um, availing themselves when it's donation time. They they accompany me to go to the locations. And to those who have sponsored Sultano the Elder, may Yahweh bless him so much. May Yahweh bless him so much. And there are lots of people that I cannot um, remember because the supports were coming from different places. And to my friend who is in US, who has always been of good help to Stella Foundation, even though he's not on here. May Yahweh bless him wherever he is. May Yahweh bless him and always provide for him. And to whoever that has supported in kind and in cash that I've not been able to remember to mention their name, may Yahweh bless them all. May Yahweh bless them all.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yahweh bless you. But you did not acknowledge me, so
Oh,
like I want to ask you, I want to ask you two questions, but I'll ask you only one because you have not acknowledged me. So let me ask you the one question, then we'll close. So, what is the future plan? What do you have? What if Yahusha should tarry? What if Yahusha should tarry? What is your future plan, or what is the future plan of Shella Foundation?
so before I answer, may Yahweh bless you for
Amen,
hosting.
amen, amen. Now, before you are talking, so please continue.
Okay, the future is bright. The future is bright. And there are so many things Yahweh wants us to achieve, but there's a scale of preference. What I really wish Yahweh will help us is to get an institution that will train people. Yes, that has always been my prayer to train people. And also, we want to embark on community projects and library, any other community projects Yahweh will tell us to embark on. We love the leading of the Holy Spirit. So whatever the Lord will tell us to embark on. But the community project, the one that is really on my heart is the water project, because water is life. And looking at how the world is going, how we are not having safe water, guide us through so that we'll be able to provide borehole water for some communities who are lacking potable water. Sometimes, those times when I used to watch news, I do cry within me. You see human beings and animals drinking from dirty water, which is like, I get so worried that how can human being drink from this water that is full of guinea worm and other parasites that can be harmful to their health. So this thing has been on my heart for years now, and I pray that the Lord will provide for us to be able to locate the exact community that will need the potable water um, resource for them to be able to enjoy water, because water is life and they really need water to survive.
Yahweh bless you. Yahweh bless you. That is Endurance, the CEO of Sheller Foundation. Habakkuk chapter 2. Yes, Yahweh told Habakkuk that write the vision down. Even though it tarry, it will not last for long. Yes. So once you have the vision, once you have writing it down, when Yahweh put in your heart, He will give the grace to do it. Yes. So we thank Yahweh for your life. And we strongly believe that there are others who are watching, others who are listening, who have also have similar vision, who also want to help. Yes. One thing that I have realized is that when we were in school, or when they will say, oh, there is no job. Yes, there's no job. If you finish school, there's no job. Even when we finished school to realize that there was no job, we were looking for job. We were not getting job. You write application, you write application, you write application. Until reach a certain time. And I realized that actually there are jobs in the system. But it is only that getting the right information and the right person to lead you, to direct you to what to do. That is key. Someone might be listening to us now. He or she have some money, who want to even to produce, or who want to provide water for a community, want to provide such amenities, school, training school for such a community. Yes, if you are like that, or you know someone like that, contact Sheller Foundation, for they are on the ground and they can provide that platform for you. Then you can partner with them. And I strongly believe that even as you are also achieving your purpose, Sheller Foundation, the will of Yahweh continue to be done. We pray for you today
Amen.
that let the as our unsung hero for tonight established in heavenly place. We are not here by accident. We are because the Almighty Yahweh here, it is established. All over the world, we have been looking endurance Oklu, the into the companies, into the archives, what they have done. We have seen what they are doing. If they even for the kingdom, for one thing, charitable service to woman is are doing. As I said, 12 years ago, we know that a time will come, we will meet here in the studios But now we are for her life. Who is watching? For who knows? You might be our unsung hero joining all over the world. We say we thank Yahweh for your yes. I can see even Shamaim, our producer. I can see Jeremiah Semeglu all the way from the Philippines. Yahweh, Yahweh bless you. Yana Yosen. Otubwa Yahweh bless you. Even yes, even from Hananiah. He say Yahweh bless you, Shera. Your husband, Tobat, the prophet, your number one fan. Yes, and Tumo. And for allowing your wife even to do such a great work, even in the kingdom, who will bring you here. I'll ask you some few questions. I'll ask you some few questions because it is not all. It's not all the men rating like this. Yeah, because most of the women they let me move from the men point. Let me move from the men side. Most of the men they will try to restrict to do great thing like this. They will think that they are rather the head instead of the man be the head. So most of you will be down there. But to God Family Church International, yes, we give equal opportunities to all. And if you come in the morning of Sabbath, early morning, we have the youth alive service by our mother, Mama Blessing. We thank Yahweh for morning devotion, the cool of the day morning devotion, 4:30 a.m. GMT. Yes, it's by our mother, Mama Blessing. Yes, Mama Blessing Bansa. Yes, she's doing a lot for the kingdom. So here, if you come here, our man of your prophet Jeremiah will tell you that the ministry of a man depends so much on the ministry or the push or the help of the wife. Yes, for the wife is the helpmeet. For Yahweh bring your wife to you to come and help you, so that at the end of the day, you achieve your purpose. For if you don't achieve your purpose, you cannot make it to heaven. Yes, because you enter into heaven when you have achieved what have been assigned to you. Yes, so here we believe that we give the women equal chance for them to do what the Lord has made them to be. So if you might also be a woman and you feel the calling of Yahweh upon your life, just contact us. We have upper room school of ministry where we train in the upper room, where we train on the lake, where we train on the land, where we train on the mountain. If you come to the back to God City here, yeah, we are just surrounded by the lake, the Volta Lake. Yes, the Volta Lake, the largest man-made lake in the world, the Volta Lake. If you come here, back as I'm talking to you now, I can just see the Volta Lake. Yes, we also have mountains, prayer mountains, holy prayer mountains that we do training there. Yeah, so you might have a calling of God upon your life. You need to be sharpened. You need to be trained. You might have your own ministry. You want to be part of this commission. You are welcome. The doors are open. We are taking admission for the upper room school of ministry. You might be hearing me now. You have a friend, you have a sister, you have a brother, you have a son, you have a daughter that you think, or you know someone in your church that you think that there's a calling of Yah upon that person's life. Here we don't fake it. Training, easy battle, so that by the end of the day, we are spread all over the world. If you go to all the continent of the world, you will see this great commission. Back to God Family Church International. Yahweh bless you, may Yahweh increase you. We are ending here, but we are not leaving you alone. We are leaving you in the presence of Almighty Yahweh, the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords. Yes, so this is unsung hero. Anytime you hear unsung hero, you will see the real hero. We'll come again your way again tomorrow with the repeat of this edition. If you're also here, you have an hero, you have someone that you think, or if you think that you yourself you are a hero, you are unsung hero, let us know. We will come to you, we will talk to you, we will bring you here, and you will be a blessing. Someone will learn from you, and someone become a blessing. So tomorrow, no, before tomorrow, we'll be having tonight what we call our emergency cry. Show me the exit door, the emergency cry. But it will be done in our Teshuva Bible app. If you are here, you have not yet downloaded the Teshuva Bible app, just go to Play Store, just write Teshuva Bible. It will pop up. By the grace of Yahweh, people are accepting it all over the world. For it is an app that is, I have the Bible and have other apps that will help your spiritual life to grow. That's where we do our war room prayers. That is where we'll be having an emergency cry tonight in our Teshuva Bible app. Even in the faith room, we have prayer room there. We have a lot of features. We have faith chat. It's like what people have like Facebook, but that place you will not see naked women pictures there. You are sharing your faith, your chat with faith other people in all the way that you will enter there and you will share a lot of things from there. The faith room. Just download the Shiva Bible app. If you download it, you will never regret you did. Yahweh bless you. May Yahweh increase you. Yahweh grant shine his face towards you. May the grace of Yahweh be sufficient for you. I pray for you today that may the good Lord continue to bless you and favor you and lift you higher. Until we meet again, this has been Pishon, the apostle, your host for the unsung hero. If I say the unsung hero, you will say the real hero. I'll meet you again at 9 p.m. and I'll meet you again tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m. GMT.